Hey, good morning, guys. It is February the 24th, 2020. Was taking the girls to school this morning and was listening to the radio, and a story come on about a young boy. I'm guessing he was in high school, so not little, 16, 17, something like that probably, in Charleston, South Carolina. And he called and got an Uber to take him from Charleston, South Carolina to Atlanta, Georgia. He told the Uber driver that he was going to run the bases on the ball field. Well, apparently he did not let his parents know, his mother know. So when he was supposed to get out of school, he wasn't there. Of course, worst thing happens, your mind wanders and she thinks he's been abducted or something. And later on that night, she finds out that he is in Atlanta, that the Uber driver took him to Atlanta. So now she's going to sue Uber. So I listened as the story was talked about, and people commented. They said, hundreds of people commented on the radio, and I guess they do that every morning. I typically don't listen to that, but it just kind of struck me as odd. Me and Gracie we both actually listened to it a little bit, and we it's amazing. People calling in, and most of the comments were directed at Uber and Lyft, and that kind of app and that kind of service, I should say, about how they should not or are not supposed to take underage people anywhere, and this, that, and the other. That's probably well and true. It probably is well and true. But for me, on the flip side of that, or on the other end of the spectrum, or however you want to look at it, come on, people. Where does the fault actually lie? The mother gave the son the credit card so that he could put the app on his phone. They have to have a credit card, and it was mom's credit card. So she has given permission, and if she hasn't, it's not Uber's fault that she didn't give permission. Take some responsibility. It's the boy and it's the mother. First off, come on. It's ridiculous. We're not entitled, people. We're not. It just blows my mind that people have no sense of responsibility for their actions. Mom, I'm sorry that he took off, but you gave permission. You gave the credit card. If you didn't want him using it, guess what? It's his fault. First off, why did he leave school during the middle of the day to take a 300-mile trip to run the bases on a field I'm sure that's locked up that he can't get on legally? People talked about how Uber this and Lyft that, and I used to drive this, or I used to offer that service, and we take children every day to school, when their parents can't. Listen, it really, yes, the Uber driver probably should have said, are you sure that you're okay to go 300 miles? Again, it was his bad decision too, but it's not his fault. He was doing the job that he was hired to do. Your son hired him to drive him from Charleston, South Carolina to Atlanta, Georgia. He was doing the job he was hired to do. Now, Did you not? Did you put your son in timeout? Is that how you put? I'm sorry. You should have tore his tail up sometimes so that he wouldn't do stupid stuff like that. I would have never in a million years thought about taking off on, doing something like that when I was that age. There, not that I was fearful of my parents, but I respected them enough to know that, man, just doing something stupid like that is not the right thing. It's not the right thing. Yeah, my mom and dad would have tore my tail up if I'd have done something like that. And I'm sure I probably deserved to get my tail tore up a lot of times that they didn't know about things I might have done. But come on. They're not suing somebody else for my stupidity. People, let's get real. We have to take responsibility and put responsibility where it lies. If you hire someone to do the job that's what you're doing. You're hiring them to do a job. Did that Uber driver do the job that he was hired to do? Apparently he did. He got him to Atlanta safely. Now, if he hadn't have done the job like he's supposed to, yeah, then he should pay the consequences. But no, if this idiot made the decision to sneak out of school and to take golly, what is this? Like a 6-hour ride to Atlanta. I think that might be where the responsibility lies. And hey, mom, instead of suing Uber, you might want to sit down with your son and find out why he's doing stupid things like that. Good gracious. Good gracious. And we're trying to solve the problem by putting tighter restrictions on Uber. Jeez Louise, people. Take responsibility for yourself. Take responsibility. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. It just blows my mind sometimes. Just a little rant today. Shoo. Gets me wound up. I even talked to my daughter Gracie this morning and told her, you know better. I've not beat you. You've gotten spankings before, but I've not beat you. But you know better than to do stupid things because you know you're going to have to pay the consequences for it. And she understands that. I mean, I don't think she fears me because I'm going to hurt her. No. But she respects me, I think. Golly, I hope she doesn't do something stupid. Then I'll have to come back on here and talk to you about that. But hey, guys, just a little rant, I guess, this morning. I don't know. I just don't understand people sometimes these days, and apparently there's a lot more like that than there are like me. I don't know, but hey, if you like the video, like it, subscribe if you like hearing me rant and rave about things. Hey, leave a comment down below if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Who cares? Leave a comment. I love to see what people think about things that I think. So, hey, have a great day and may God bless you in a special way. Thanks.